Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video. And today we have Outwit, Outplay, Outlast, Survivor, the game, based on TV's hottest real-life adventure show on CBS for adults 4 to 8 players. Play not only to survive the game, but to survive each other. This is brought to you by Mattel, and I picked this up at a budget store. You got it, ladies and gentlemen, for $2.99. I really don't watch the show Survivor, but I've always heard it's a good show, and they said for $2.99, why not give it a shot? Play as teams, then as individuals. Outwit, outplay, survivor, outlast the game. Players must outwit, outplay, and outlast other players to be the ultimate survivor. Beat challenges and see how well you strategize with team members. Then teams merge and you're on your own. Players will be voted out of the game one by one, but having survival items and eventually the immunity idol will help you become the sole survivor and win the game. Looks like there are people from the first season of the game, of the show actually. Shows you a little bit how to play the game. This was released in 2000, brought to you by Mattel Games. Got your contents and everything else. So looks like a fun game. Let's give it a shot. So let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside. So right off the bat, move this to the side. I'll take a look at the rule book. It's for adults 4 to 8 players. Like I said, the name of the game is Survivor, Outwit, Outplay, Outlast game. Got your table of contents, the object. Be the sole survivor in the game by meeting challenges and being spared by the voting tribal council. Setup. Again, more setup. Survival items. Let's play. Team play is the outer circle. Collect survival items. Outwit, riddle, walk the plank. Outplay, know thy neighbor. SOS. Outlast. Read the card to your team and follow directions. If you must use one of your survival items, return that item to the back of one of the 3 slots in the island tray before you pick a new item. Winning team play, individual play, outwit, outplay at last. Of course, with voting, winning the game. When there are only 2 players left to reach the tribal council, all the other players who have been voted out of the game come back, discuss and agree who should remain. The player who's chosen by the tribal council is the sole survivor and the winner. Short game. Complete 1 outer and 1 inner circle round, then vote for the survivor. That person is the winner. 2-year limited warranty. It's good to know. Consumer information. Get for more information, you can give them a call at 1-800-525-TOYS, Monday through Friday. There you go. So it's a relatively short rule book. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 pages of rules. And there's your rule book. Now, don't want to make too much of a mess here. I'll start off with the easy stuff because there's a lot of stuff in this game. A lot of different parts. So right off the bat, we've got our people movers. So you got your standees and you've got your bases for them. So we're just going to put that over here for a minute. So you got a bunch of these guys in different colors. So these are for your individuals. You have a die. Your special die, there it is, 1 through 6 die. Nice. Your immunity token, which is right here. Okay. These, another game mover, a blue guy. So you get 2 blue two different shades of blue, but you get two different shades of blue, a green guy, yellow guy. And you got some more of these here. You got a red guy and a yellow guy. You have an orange, purple, green, and then you got two blues. So put this up here, move this over to here real quick. To set up the game board's a little tricky, so I'm gonna push this to the side for a second. So this is pretty cool, this board. When I opened it the first time, I thought it was pretty cool. So again, you got your two lanes, you got your lanes for, well, this is your team. So you can either be a Pagong, that's your raft for that team, or you could be part of the Taggy, which is the other team. So again, these are each of your items that it's going to tell you what these icons represent. But the board is basically a circle. Looks like this. Go to Tribal Council, Individual Play, and Team Play. So this thing here goes around on this side of the board, this way. Individuals go up in here. Okay, so that's how that works. I'll get back to those in a second. Again, then you have the staircase going up. So I pull this up real quick. Put this in here like so. We've got this. Anyway, I'm trying to get it to fit in perfectly, but I'm having a little hard time. So that is where the Tribal Council goes. Oh, there it goes. Now I got it set up properly. That's actually how your game board look, which is pretty cool. It's an island, so that's pretty cool. You have your individual play, which is up in the top section here. Here's the stairs, which bring you to the Tribal Council. So you go up here. Your idol goes up here. Your immunity idol goes right there. You have scoring, and you have this. So to show you these, you get two of these cards. So right off the bat, it says Team Play Outwit. Riddle says read riddle to other team. If they guess, they pick 3 survival items. If not, you pick 3. Walk the plank. Read hints to the other team one by one. With each hint, they guess the answer. Correct guess by hint number 1, pick 3 survival items. Number 2, pick 2. Number 3, pick 1. If they don't guess, you pick 3. Outplay. Know thy neighbor. Read card aloud and secretly write down your answer. Your team agrees on how you'll answer. If you match, pick 3 survival items. SOS. Team versus team. Roll the die, and one member from each team draws item number indicated by the die. Both teams guess the item, and the first to guess picks 3 survival items. Outlast. Team whose turn it is reads the following directions. That's for scoring. Individual play, outwit. So again, if you're doing the bottom here, if you're doing the blue side down here, that's for the team. And when after the guy gets kicked out, you're scoring again, you're going to be doing individual. So this is for team play. And then we're doing individual, it says so. Read riddle to everyone. Whoever guesses first moves 3 spaces. If no one guesses, you move 3 spaces. Walk the plank. Read hints one by one. With each hint, each player guesses the answer. Correct guess by hint number 1, move 3 spaces. Number 2, 2. 3, move 1. If they don't guess, you move 3. Outplay. Know thy neighbor. Read card aloud and secretly write down your answer. All other players guess one by one how you'll answer. Players who match, you move 1 space. You move 1 space for each match. SOS, roll the die, then draw item number indicated by the die. Both the first person to guess the answer and you move 3 spaces. Outlast. Player reads card and follows directions. So you get 2 of those cards there for the scoring. You get your people movers. Just going to push them all over here. Again, it says here, individual play, and go to the Tribal Council. Teams merge. This is teams merge down here. And these are all your players, so you get these as well. You get the rule book, which is right here. You get the die, which is right there. You also get these cool things, which are survival items. So I flip these over. Swimming gear, first aid kit, rice, tools, matches, swimming gear, first aid kit, rice. There you go. Get these as well. Some more survival items. Again, the rice, swimming gear, first aid kit, matches, map to the water well, tools, treasure chest. Treasure chest means that if you don't have, let's say you don't have rice, you can use this for rice. You have to go around the item collecting all these, collecting all one of each of these tiles. So you want a map, you want a swimming gear. Again, a chest can be used for anything. It's kind of like a, what's it called? You can use it for card for anything. But there's rice. What else is there? There's the first aid kit. There's matches. There's the machete. So you want to collect one of each of these tokens. Okay. So again, there's more of those. Put that there. As you go around, you get more and more of them. And survival items again. The treasure chest, matches, first aid kit, rice, tools. Okay. And you get that again. More of these items. So they're all the same basically in the front. You see what they all are right here. So there you are. Now you get, there's your immunity idol, your immunity. Oh, keep knocking people over. Sorry about that. You get your that's your token for your idol, your immunity idol. Okay, so we're gonna put that over here. You get 3 of these. You put this on top like that. How I have it here. So it covers the question so nobody can see them. So you get one that says outwit. You know, so you put the outwit cards with that. Oh. These are your scoring cards. We'll put those to the side there. So you have an outplay one that looks like this. These are your coverings for your cards. So now we can see what the cards say. There's your outlast, your outplay, your outlast, and your outwit. There they are. Then you get your outlast card, which are right here. Stuff on both sides. So I'm not going to read through these because I don't want to ruin the game for you, but there's lots and lots of questions here. So you would ask an outlast question. It says, we cheated in the swimming challenge. Give the other team any 2 survival items. Okay. Mud fight at the mud volcano. I throw mud in someone's eye. Move back my mover 1 space. The tropical sun has left us parched. If we have a map to the water well, drink up and pick 3 survival items. High tide takes out my tent during the night. If I have swimming gear, swim after the tent and advance my mover 3 spaces. So again, the more of these things you have, the better off you are. Now this game, so that's your outlast cards, which I'll put over here. Oh, here you have the mover I was looking for. There he is. So kind of a lime green and a regular green you have. Outplay, SOS, water, bread, banana, pickle, soup, cake. Rifle, quail, duck, boar, pig, swan. Not sure what that means. All right. Know thy neighbor. If I think our group leader is taking a wrong turn on the trail, I'm most likely to A, take her aside to discuss it, tell the whole group I think she's making a mistake, or tell the group I'm going the other way. In unfamiliar terrain, I'm most likely to wander happily without a destination, grab a map, and navigate a course or get lost. So again, how well do you know your SOS? Not sure what your SOS is. Camera, film, tripod, video camera, home movie, portrait. I don't know what you're supposed to do with that. Let's see what this says here. England, France, Spain, South Africa, Brazil, Canada. They're all countries around the world. I gotta look at the instructions, what the SOS are for. Because I'm just seeing lists here: camera, film, tripod, video camera, home movie, portrait. Not sure if it would be a photographer. I'm not sure. Videographer. India, in other countries around the world. Petal, leaf, stem, nectar, pollen, twig. What's parts of a flower? Okay. Treasure map, bones, jewels, coins, pirates. Medicine, pills, stretcher, antiseptic, cast, splint. Maybe I'd say a doctor's office or maybe a hospital. Not sure. I have to look that up to figure out what those SOS means. But anyway, know that area you're going to ask questions. Again, everybody in your group votes on which answer you choose and do it that way. So that's what those are for. So those are your outplay cards. So again, you get your outplay, you get your outlast. So you get these, which are outlast. Get your outplay. Again, these cards go right on top of it. So outlast. So see how that goes on top like that. Outplay goes here on top of that like that, so you can't see the questions. And last but not least, you have your questions for Outwit. So you got a riddle. My life can be measured in hours. Thin, I'm quick. Fat, I'm slow. Wind is my foe. Don't flick me because not will go. A candle. Oh. Riddle. Alive without breath. As cold as death. Never thirsty, always drinking. Always wet, but never sinking. A fish. Walk the plank. I lie in both Mongolia and northern China. Yearly, I get less than 8 inches of rain. Wild camels and horses live in me. On the Gobi Desert. Wow. These are tough questions. I guided ships as early as 1000 AD. I have 4 cardinal and 4 intercardinal points. My face is called a rose. I'm a compass. Okay. So riddles, walking the plank. For all different questions that you have to answer. All right, so those are tough. So that is Outwit. So ultimately, you'll get the choice to vote. And originally, this thing came with a erasable marker, and I saw the marker. I didn't want to lie to you guys. It was dried out, so I just threw it in the garbage can. But that's what you can use these cards for, is to write your answers down on. You don't have to do that. You can always just use a regular pen and paper. That's fine too. But you can use these as well if you want to. They're kind of cute for doing that. So this is everything. So we've got the rules, got your scoring cards, you got your dice, you got your player movers, you got your survival items, you got your outwit, outplay, outlast, and the coverings for each of those. You got the board, you got the island, and the stairs going up for immunity. The champion goes in the center right there. Of course, don't forget you got your idol, which goes right there, your idol. So that is everything that's included in this unboxing of Outwit, Outplay, Survivor, Outlast game. Play not only to survive the game, but to survive each other. Again, for 4 to 8 players. It's based on the CBS TV show Survivor, brought to you by Mattel Games. As always, thank you so much for joining us for this unboxing video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can always give us a thumbs up. You can always leave a comment below. Also, you can hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time we're releasing new content to our page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.